Germany's national anthem, the Deutschlandlied, has a complex and often controversial history, reflecting the country's tumultuous journey through monarchy, war, division, and reunification. But what many may not know is that the anthem's origins lie in a much different time, and its evolution mirrors Germany's own transformation as a nation. Let's explore the fascinating story of the Deutschlandlied, from its creation in the 19th century to its role in modern Germany. The story of the German national anthem begins in the year 1841. At this time, Germany was not yet a unified nation. Instead, it was made up of various independent states, kingdoms, and principalities that were loosely connected by language and culture. In this period, a sense of German national identity was slowly emerging, and many intellectuals and artists were advocating for unification. Among them was the poet August Heinrich Hoffmann von Fallersleben. Hoffmann, a staunch supporter of German unity and democracy, wrote a poem that would later become the lyrics of the Deutschlandlied. The poem, titled Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, or Germany, Germany above all, was intended to express a desire for a united Germany, where loyalty to the nation would supersede the divisions of individual states. It was a call for national unity and the creation of a single German state. While Hoffmann's poem provided the lyrics, the anthem's melody came from an earlier composer, none other than the Austrian classical composer Joseph Haydn. In 1797, Haydn had composed a piece called Kaiserhymn, or Emperor's Hymn, in honor of the Austrian Emperor Francis II. The melody was originally written to glorify the Habsburg monarchy, but its stirring and solemn tune proved to be enduring. When Hoffmann von Fallersleben set his poem to this music, the result was the Deutschlandlied. The combination of Hoffmann's nationalist lyrics and Haydn's dignified melody created a powerful anthem that resonated with the growing sense of German unity in the 19th century. In 1871, Germany finally achieved unification under the leadership of Otto von Bismarck, following the Franco-Prussian War. The new German Empire was proclaimed, and Kaiser Wilhelm I became its first emperor. During this time, however, the Deutschlandlied was not immediately adopted as the official anthem. Instead, the imperial anthem, Heil dir im Siegerkranz, or Hail to Thee in Victor's Crown, was used to honor the emperor. This anthem was set to the tune of God Save the Queen, reflecting the influence of monarchic traditions across Europe. However, the Deutschlandlied remained popular among nationalists and intellectuals, who saw it as a more fitting representation of German unity. Over the years, it gained traction as a patriotic song, even though it wasn't yet the official anthem of the German Empire. After the fall of the German Empire in 1918, following Germany's defeat in World War I, the country transitioned to the Weimar Republic. It was during this time that the Deutschlandlied was officially adopted as the national anthem in 1922. However, the anthem's lyrics, specifically the first verse, Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, began to take on new, more controversial meanings. Originally, Hoffmann's words referred to unity above the fragmented German states, but over time they were increasingly interpreted as a call for German supremacy. The anthem became politically charged, particularly in the turbulent years following World War I, as nationalist movements gained momentum. This would become even more pronounced during the rise of the Nazi regime. When Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party came to power in 1933, they co-opted the Deutschlandlied for their own purposes. The Nazis placed particular emphasis on the first verse, Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, aligning it with their aggressive expansionist and supremacist ideology. During the Nazi period, the Deutschlandlied was paired with another song, the Horst Wessel Lied, which became the official party anthem of the Nazis. Together, these songs were sung at official events and state functions, deeply entrenching the Deutschlandlied in the Nazi propaganda machine. By associating the anthem with the horrors of the Nazi regime, the song became tainted in the minds of many Germans and the international community, particularly after World War II and the atrocities committed by the regime. Following Germany's defeat in World War II in 1945, the country was divided into East and West. For several years after the war, the Deutschlandlied fell out of favor as the country sought to distance itself from the legacy of the Nazis. In West Germany, the debate over the national anthem was a contentious issue. Eventually, in 1952, West Germany under Chancellor Konrad Adenauer decided to reinstate the Deutschlandlied as the national anthem, but with a crucial change. Only the third verse of Hoffmann von Fallersleb's poem would be sung. This verse, which begins with the words Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit, unity and justice and freedom, was seen as a more fitting representation of the values of the new democratic Germany. Meanwhile, East Germany adopted its own anthem, titled Auferstanden aus Ruinen, or Risen from Ruins, reflecting the socialist ideology of the German Democratic Republic, GDR. For decades, these two anthems coexisted, representing the division of Germany into East and West. It wasn't until 1990, after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the reunification of Germany, that the Deutschlandlied, specifically the third verse, was officially reinstated as the anthem of the reunified nation. Today, the Deutschlandlied is sung only with its third verse, which emphasizes unity, justice, and freedom. These words reflect the values of modern Germany, a country that has worked to overcome the dark chapters of its past and move toward a peaceful and democratic future. Though its history is fraught with controversy, the anthem has endured as a symbol of national pride and hope. It has been redefined by the values of post-war Germany and continues to serve as a reminder of the importance of unity and freedom in the country's journey. From its origins as a call for unity in the 19th century to its role in modern Germany, the Deutschlandlied remains a powerful symbol of the nation's resilience and transformation. The history of the German national anthem is one of complexity, reflecting both the struggles and triumphs of the German people. As it continues to be sung at national celebrations, sporting events, and state ceremonies, it stands as a testament to Germany's enduring values and its ability to evolve and rebuild.